I'm going to talk about Nowruz. Nowruz is Persian New Year. It happens at the time of spring equinox, which is around March 20th, which is in a couple of days. It's few days coming. And except the leap year day that it would go to March 21st, but it's always in March 20th. Ancient Persian believed that every human at the time of their birth, the god would assign an angel to that person, so it would take care of that person. I saw you. Oh. At the time of their birth, so that angel would take care of that person and guide that person through their life. The god name was Ahura Mazda. That angel would come down during Nowruz to observe human behavior and write the report, and when he goes back to heaven, to give that report to Ahura Mazda. Nowruz is a very important holiday for Persian people, and it goes back to 550 BC. It is about over 3,000 years. This tradition been around. Preparation for Nowruz begin at a month before Nowruz coming, at the last month of winter. Messenger of Nowruz, called Haji Firuz, he would come to the street with his tambourine, sings and dance, and bring the news that a month from now Nowruz would be here. Probably you have seen it in Iran when you were there. Linda used to live in Iran. And people ask him to come to the door, give him sweets, give him money, and thank him for bringing the good news of Nowruz. His face is painted black, representing the living year, and his costume is red, representing the coming year. At the first sight of Haji Firuz, people begin preparing for Nowruz. The first thing they do khane takani. That literally means taking the house, shaking it out of dust and dirt. This is what literally means. And that is exactly what it is like. We call it here spring cleaning. That is what they do. They go in through the whole thing in the house, from top to bottom, from corner to corner, from every single item in the house has to be cleaned, polished, and whatever they don't need, they would give them away. And so the whole house would be clean for the angel to arrive. Then they go Nowruz shopping, just like Christmas shopping. They go for clothes shopping, and it is required for every single person in the family to wear new items from head to toes when they are going to the true New Year. And then they buy gifts for family members and friends, whoever they want to give gifts to. Next celebration is called Charshanbe Suri. Charshanbe Suri happens the last Wednesday of the month, which is going to be tomorrow for us. And that is a festival of fire. And they believe that is the night at sundown, the angel would come to the human's home. For that reason, they set the fire to guide the angel to their house. And they do all these decorations on their door, and they put the lanterns on their trees around the house, like Christmas trees. That's what they do. And they jump over the fire, and they sing a song for the angel. Kids, they put something, over their head, and they cut out the eyes. They take a pot and a spoon. They go to people's home. They knock against the pot, and people come out, and they give them candies and wish them Happy New Year, Halloween. And also, homeowners, they go around and give people ajil mushkil gusha. Literally means problem-solving nuts. These are nuts that they are mixture of different nuts and dry fruit. And they give them to people. They wish them any problem they have, they would be solved before the new year arrives. Also, the girls go around and listen to people's conversation. If they hear something disturbing, they put the knot in their blouse or pants or whatever, whenever they can put the knot on, and they go around asking people to open that knot, meaning that the problem of that person would be solved before the year is over. The next celebration is Nowruz itself. Nowruz has a special type of table to set the special type of table. This table has, it has to start with at least 7 S items on the table, to have 7 S's. I cannot go through all of them because it's so many of them and it takes time. But the main important one is sabzi, which is sprout of wheat, barley, or lentil that it represents rebirth of the earth. And other stuff like garlic, which is seed, which is apple, and sumac, and vinegar for age and beauty. And they all represent something like beauty, rebirth, love, medicine, sweet life, the reflection. And a mirror is there because at the time of the Nowruz arrival, people have to look at the mirror and smile. So the whole year would be happy year for them. And that is requirement, these are the requirements for the table. And after Nowruz arrival, I have the other one, it explains what they are. And after the Nowruz arrival, people hug each other, kiss each other, and they exchange gifts. And immediately they go to the home of the senior member of the family. And at that home, they still they exchange gift and everything. And the senior member assign dates to the people, and they say, okay, today is your turn to sit at home, and people come to visit you, and the next day is yours, and these are assigned. And then the new 12 days of New Year happens. In Iran, 12 days, everywhere is closed. Nowhere is open. And the only time, sometimes the little, some stores stay open a little bit for a few hours. The next celebration is called Sizde Beda. Ancient people believed that constellation rules the 12 months of the year. And each month rules the earth for 1,000 years. At the end, the sky would collapse and the chaos would happen. So 13th day is the bad luck day. They go out and they take the bad luck out. Sizde Bedar, that is exactly what it means, taking the bad luck out of the house. And they go picnic, eat, dance, play, music, and all these things. And young girls and boys, they go and knock the sabze and wishing themselves to be married by the next year and take their family to the Nowruz. Thank you for listening, and I'm sorry I had to make it very short and not to explain a lot about what they were. And we will resume our regularly scheduled program about years next week.